As a mentee of Dr. María P. Aranda, I'm honored to speak about her exemplary mentorship contributions. Overall, Dr. Aranda has created mentorship opportunities for minority scholars via 4 federally funded programs and numerous, we're talking about more than 100 unfunded programs. She has helped more than 30 mentees transition through academic positions in diverse fields, including social work, gerontology, medicine, among others. There are many things I admire about Dr. Aranda. Dr. Aranda models how to carry out high-quality, person-centered research. In my experience working with her on a study of depression in older Hispanics, on several occasions, study participants presented with suicidal ideation, reported experiences of abuse, and a history of potentially traumatic events. Dr. Aranda was there to process our experiences through debriefing, safety planning, ultimately these to ensure the safety of our participant, but also for us as research assistants. These conversations then fostered growth for us as clinicians, as researchers, and how we thought about our future work. 2, as a minority scholar herself, Dr. Aranda understands our unique challenges. Sometimes we have feelings of not belonging in academia and have a lot of self-doubt. Through formal meetings or informal meetings, sometimes simply over some cafecito, she provides wisdom and encouragement. Sometimes we just need that extra push in the form of dale gas or push forward. And 3, I believe that Dr. Aranda is building a legacy. Many of us mentees are now mentors. She has demonstrated that you can be a knowledgeable and a tough mentor and at the same time be humane. Personally, I want to build up my mentees just the way she has done with me. And to conclude, I think it's to successfully navigate an academic path, it takes a village. I am proud to say that Dr. Aranda is part of my village. Dr. Aranda, thank you for all your support over the past 16 years. I am excited to say that you are the 2022 James Jackson Outstanding Mentorship Award winner. Felicidades, doctora.
I'm very honored to be the 2022 recipient of the James Jackson Outstanding Mentorship Award. I thank the Gerontological Society of America for sponsoring this important award in the name of Dr. Jackson, who epitomized the commitment to mentoring minority scholars in the field of aging. I especially want to thank the scholars from the diverse communities who saw it fit to nominate me for this award. I'll say the obvious, without them, there is no mentor. Mentoring is built on relationships. When I fell into the role of mentor in academia, I can't recall any guidelines or best practices formalizing the process of mentoring in higher education. I just did what anyone would do to help others in the academy and helping them to avoid the many challenges and pitfalls that I personally experienced in order to make their career trajectories a bit smoother. In Spanish, it's called dando una manita, or loosely translated, giving a helping hand to a friend. It wasn't until I was named a fellow of the GSA and Hartford Foundation Geriatric Social Work Faculty Scholarship Program that I became aware of what mentorship was all about. I was assigned a mentor, Professor Lita Chadija. Later, we published an article in 2014 on the importance of mentoring faculty of color in the schools of social work. And the more things change, the more they remain the same. I reread those recommendations, and they remain relevant and salient for not only social work, but other fields that are represented in GSA, in the academy, and elsewhere. And I'll present just a few of those recommendations. Make sure that mentoring is institutionalized or formalized in the fabric of the day-to-day operations of your department or unit. Create and maintain a critical mass of faculty of color at the institutions. Institute core mentoring processes is fine, but we need to shy away from a one-size-fits-all mentoring approach. We also need to consider eradicating any deleterious career impacts that may emerge when scholars focus on work related to race, ethnicity, equity, diversity, and inclusion of underrepresented groups. And institutional resources for mentoring should be strong, should be stable over time, and not a one-off or checklist that was done. And lastly, it's important to incentivize mentors in different ways and not just on the way to something else. In closing, I thank GSA and of course, the many people that I've worked with in my career. And I stand firm in continuing my role as mentor and peer supporter. Thank you.